What's up, everybody? This is your boy Trayvon here with Scent Talk TV, and today I'm gonna go over a fragrance that I found at my local Burlington's. Now, I done gave this fragrance like 1,000 chances and 1,000 chances and 1,000 chances over and over and over again, just to see if I was missing something. You know, it is a great fragrance, but it does lack something that really is not getting jiggy with me at all. But without further ado, let's just jump into it. So from the house of Dunhill, we have Dunhill Custom. There you go. Here's the bottle. You got Dunhill Custom at this little metal plate here that is adjustable for some odd reason. I mean, you can slide it out. Why? I don't know. If there's a specific reason for that, leave the reason why in the comment section below, so I know, because it doesn't make sense to me. Got the sticker at the bottom. Got Dunhill over like this little rim right here around the atomizer. You got Dunhill right there. The atomizer is decent. It's pretty good. It's not bad at all. For those of you who care, here is the box. This is a EDT concentration, 100 milliliter size bottle. And I also snatched this bad boy up for $14 and some change in clearance. Has the notes of the fragrance right there on the back. So let's just jump into this fragrance. What I get out of this fragrance, in the top is some very candy-like red apple that is also fruity, dense, and strong. Not too strong because it's very subtle, but it has a very dense, heavy, candy-like, sweet, fruity-like apple in the opening, which is very, very, very attractive and very, very appealing as well. Then once you transition into the mid, you get some pepper. Now, you know that black pepper doesn't give you like that, like, you know, a gourmand or herbaceous type of a spice. I really don't get any spice out of this. It's subtle, you know, it's just chilling in the background, you know, not letting its presence be known too much. Then once you get into the base, you get that incense and some Virginia cedarwood. When the incense hits that red apple, gives it a little bit more of a fruity, like gourmand, smoky aspect to the fragrance, and the cedarwood give it like, you know, some type of a citrusy, type of a woody, type of a spicy woodsy scent, you know, adding to the other notes of this fragrance. But I really don't get like, you know, a dominant note out of those four that I've listed. You know, it's mainly just that apple. That red apple is like, you know, really noticeable. Then everything else is an undertone, but you still be able to pick out, smell, you know, the incense, the smokiness out of this, the smoky apple. You know, this is a very, very gorgeous scent. Very gorgeous scent. For the price of $13, $14 that I got it for and some change, this is a steal. However, this fragrance is disappointing when it comes to longevity and performance. It is so weak. For the scent profile to be this gorgeous, and this fragrance doesn't even last like 2 hours. Like, you know, it is gone. It doesn't even last 30 minutes to an hour. You know, the projection is only good within the first like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, set close to the skin. It's already sitting close to the skin when you spray it on. I mean, let me try to be a little bit nice. Let me try to be a little bit nice about this fragrance, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I cannot be nice. I'm just gonna say it like it is, like I do in all my videos, yo. This stuff is like water. This is like plain water. Projection good within like 15 to 30 minutes of you know, initial spray. Then it's just close to the skin after like the 30 minutes, and then it's just gone. You really gotta put your nose to your hand all the way like this to actually just smell something. You will not smell anything. No CIs, no projection. This is crap in terms of longevity and performance. So if you can find this at a decent price, and I do not recommend going no higher than like $15 to $20. If you go that far, you're beating yourself tremendously, because there's fragrances that is around that amount that is crushing this in performance. So I would say if you can find this on clearance like I did, go for it. but do not expect it to be a beast, not even subtle. It's like an intimate scent, like something that you just spray out the shower and you want to just smell good while you go to sleep. But that's all that is. In terms of performance, it's non-existent to me. Though I will say, I'm pretty sure that you can wear this in the summertime, spring and summer. Yes, it does have that apple, has like some smokiness, has like some warmth to this, you know, that is more suitable for the fall and wintertime, but this will not be suitable for those seasons due to the fact, like I just said, the performance on this is trash. Once some heat gets into it, I will think, once some heat, hits this on your skin, I will think and I would anticipate at least that this will push out a little bit better. And it won't be cloying at all because, you overspray with this, over 15 to 30 times and you still won't be able to get it in a way as the projection of performance in terms of how you want it to be. It's not going to push out. No matter how many times you spray, it's not there. I'm sorry. But like I said, I think in the summertime, this will make it push out just a little bit better and it won't be cloying. It'd just be neutral, I guess, but give it a shot. I mean, I remember I purchased this fragrance last year and was testing it like in the summertime where it was like high heat. And it did push out just a little bit, but not to my liking and probably not to anybody else's liking because, you want to smell your fragrance and enjoy it. So it's pointless to even waste your money on this. So I'll say if you don't mind the performance, buy it for the scent. The scent is beautiful. Other than that, it's a no-go. Age group to rock this, I think it'll be like, pretty much, versatility in like all ages. It does have like some incense and some cedarwood to make it a little bit more masculine and mature for at least like middle age on up. It does have that some sweetness, some sensuality to it, some captivity to it in terms of that red apple for the younger gentleman, trying to attract young ladies or just compliments in general. So I'm thinking that, this is an all round, all ages, can pull this scent off. That's really good. Anybody can pull this off, anybody. Didn't receive any compliments on this because guess what? Nobody can smell it. So in order to get compliments, somebody got to smell your fragrance first, and you're not probably gonna get any compliments unless you're in an intimate setting, cuddling, date night. Other than that, as far as like standing a couple of feet away or just a foot or two away, nobody's not gonna smell this. I mean, feel free to buy this and spray like half your bottle in one wearing. Maybe you might get a beast mode projection, but it's a shame. This is a beautiful smelling fragrance. So should you pick this up, if you don't mind the hellaciously ill performance, pick it up just for the scent profile. It smells gorgeous. If you just care about that, pick it up. But I warned you about the performance. It's trash. Just don't bother. If you are looking for a performance, you're not gonna get in here. Trust me. So that's all that I got for Scent Talk TV, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, you know what to do. You gotta like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. And I will see you guys in the next video. Be safe out there and be blessed and have a good one. I'm out of here. Peace. Oh.